Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of N1 from the End Zone. In this episode, I give you my take on SummerSlam and the Raw after, some NFL updates, a take on the U.S. Olympic team, and empowering with positivity. Episode 40 of N1 from the End Zone starts now. You're watching the latest episode of N1 from the End Zone. Please click on that subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops. Now, let's kick it. First and foremost, I'd like to take a moment to thank all of my subscribers. As we continue to grow, we have surpassed over 2,700 subs. I appreciate all the love and support, and I genuinely hope you are enjoying this content. Don't forget to leave a comment. I want to know if you agree or disagree with my takes, and I need some ideas of what I should discuss here in the End Zone. Now, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. SummerSlam, ladies and gentlemen, was a total fucking success. True bangers through and through. We got 4 new champions crowned, and the storytelling from start to finish was truly incredible. Gunther defeated Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight title. LA Knight beat Logan Paul for the United States Championship. And let me just add this really quickly. Logan Paul, ladies and gentlemen, phenomenal performer. Goes out of his way, trains, takes the business seriously. In my opinion, he had a great United States Championship run. He brought a lot of prestige to the title. I'm looking forward to seeing Logan Paul continue to compete. Nia Jax defeated Bayley for the WWE Women's Championship, and Braun Breaker defeated Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship. My 3 favorite matches of the night: Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk. The storytelling behind this match was truly incredible, ladies and gentlemen. I enjoyed it through and through. Very physical. I loved how Seth Rollins really let these guys do whatever the fuck they wanted to each other. And honestly, I think the result was justifiable. I think it was the right decision to have Drew McIntyre go over CM Punk. The story is clearly not over between these two gentlemen, and they're going to probably continue feuding until maybe the Royal Rumble or Survivor Series, which is probably the next big PLE for the WWE. I loved how at the end CM Punk gave Seth Rollins a GTS, the obsession that he had with the bracelet through and through. Again, the Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk with Seth Rollins being the special guest referee was my favorite match of the night, ladies and gentlemen. My second favorite match of the night was Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. Why is this my second favorite match of the night? Well, honestly, the storytelling behind this match as well. The history that Rhea has with Liv, as they were tag team partners, I believe, for a WrestleMania in the past. Then Dom turning on Mommy at the end for Liv Morgan. A lot of people saw that coming, to be honest, and I thought it was the right move. I am excited to see where the new Judgment Day goes from here. And let's be honest, we all envy Dominic Mysterio. This man has been licked by Mommy, has made out full tongue with Liv Morgan, and in his real life has a beautiful fucking wife. Yes, we all boo him. He is the most hated man in all of WWE. But in life, ladies and gentlemen, Dominic Mysterio is winning. And Rey Mysterio should be fucking proud. My third favorite match of the night was the undisputed WWE Championship match between Cody Rhodes and Solo Sikoa in a Bloodline Rules match. For some, this was the match of the night. For me personally, I have it listed as my third favorite match of the night. I haven't really been too invested in the Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton versus the new Bloodline storyline. So that's why it's not ranked higher for me, as I have been invested in the other 2 storylines between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk, and Liv, Mommy, and Dom's storyline, because that's just great TV. For me, the highlight of this match was seeing Roman Reigns make his triumphant return, Superman punching Solo, then hitting him with the spear. Smart move by WWE, bringing him back at this point as a babyface to go against the Bloodline in a Bloodline Rules match. I'm excited to see the Bloodline Civil War moving forward. I'll probably be more invested in that storyline, to be completely honest with you, than I have been in the Cody Rhodes versus the new Bloodline. Hopefully we get to see an Uso reunion with the Wise Man making a triumphant return next to the original, real Tribal fucking Chief, ladies and gentlemen. Cody successfully defended his title, and I'm actually excited to see where the story goes from here for him. Hopefully they give Cody a more enticing storyline. Maybe it's The Rock versus Cody this year at WrestleMania. I'd be all for that as well, to be completely honest with you. But who knows? The door is wide open. I'm excited to see what Cody does next. Moving on to Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, have you heard? Shady Mob Productions is an official affiliate of HBO Max. Click on the link in the description and sign up so you can watch hit series like Hard Knocks, Game of Thrones, and House of Dragons. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops. WWE did a great job of capitalizing on SummerSlam with the Monday Night Raw the following day. Gunther came out to celebrate his World Heavyweight title victory, and lo and behold, the first person to come out and congratulate him and challenge him for his world title is Randy motherfucking Orton, who brought up the controversial ending at the King of the Ring between both gentlemen. Gunther proclaimed himself as a legend, and Randy reminded Gunther who he really was, the Legend Killer. I'm personally looking forward to this match between both gentlemen. Last time they went head-to-head against each other, I thought it was a really good match at King of the Ring, and honestly, I'm looking forward to part 2. At some point, I'd like to see Randy actually win another world title rather than just build the new world champions. Hopefully we can get him being a world champion at some point. He has earned that right. He's been with the company as long as John Cena, but has been an in-ring performer probably longer than John has at this point. I truly believe Randy is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. He's in my Mount Rushmore with all of the years of service that he's given and all the things that he's put his body through. He deserves one more title reign before his body gives out. We got to see CM Punk address the crowd after an admirable performance against Drew McIntyre at SummerSlam. I'll be honest, this was the first time since he's been back wrestling that I genuinely felt like Punk had a really good performance, including his time in AEW. Punk was genuinely in a great mood, mainly because he knows that this was one of the best performances that he's put on since being back in the world of wrestling. While calling out Drew, however, we get to see Seth Rollins come out and confront Punk, and we get a glimpse at what could have been in a feud between Punk and Rollins. However, before the two men can go at it against each other, Drew McIntyre appears in the crowd showing off the bracelet with Punk's dog and wife's name on it. Punk then loses his fucking mind and goes after Drew. After Punk left the ring, Bronson Reed comes out and just destroys Seth freaking Rollins, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope they finally allow Brunson to go over one of the top guys in the company. It would do a great thing for his career at this point. I see them using him more as a development talent, helping superstars that are already at the top rebuild themselves to a point where they can be champions, or until they find a better feud for them to go into. But if they allow Bronson Reed to really go over on Seth, I think it would be great for him. He truly destroyed Seth. We saw blood coming out of his mouth. And again, some of these referees, man, they could have just rolled him out after the first 4 tsunamis, but they just let the man keep on getting dismantled and destroyed, which in my honest opinion makes no fucking sense. But hey, it's WWE. Now, another notable feud that's currently going on is the beginning of the Damian Priest versus the New Judgment Day, or the Terrible Twins versus the New Judgment Day. At SummerSlam, Finn Balor turned on Damian Priest, costing him his World Heavyweight Championship, crowning Gunther as a new World Heavyweight Champion, and ultimately cementing the new direction of the Judgment Day under its new, and in my opinion, the rightful leader, Finn Balor. We got a match between JD McDonough versus Damian, and honestly, I thought JD McDonough looked great. I am very impressed with his in-ring ability. Same with Damian Priest. I remember watching him a year ago, and from his entrance to his in-ring performance, I just didn't see him at that level. And honestly, putting the World Heavyweight title on him has elevated his performances and his stature with me tremendously. He's a much better in-ring performer now. He has his intro down to a T, and honestly, I'm excited to see where him and Rhea Ripley go from here. All of the original Judgment Day members are officially out. Technically, you could say Dom is an OG at this point. I think he's the longest tenured Judgment Day member because I think Finn joined after him. But in my honest opinion, since Finn has been in that group, I thought Finn should have been the top guy. Yeah, he's a little bit older, and I know WWE was trying to build up Damian, build up Rhea, and they did a tremendous job building both of those stars up. They're amazing, they're super talented, but I've always felt like Finn Balor has been undervalued, underutilized, and I genuinely believe he deserves to be a world champion again someday. I know I say that about a lot of these wrestlers, but considering the years of service that he's given to not just WWE but to the industry, he's a recognizable superstar worldwide, not just because of the WWE, but because of his time in NJPW, putting a world title on Finn, especially after his first reign ended the way that it ended, would be the right move. I genuinely hope we get to see Finn Balor in the proper spotlight as a world champion again someday. I'm genuinely excited to see where the new Judgment Day goes from here. To be completely honest with you, like, I know I say this a lot, but if you guys knew how hard it was to really become a pro wrestler, you would have another level of respect for these people because of what they put their bodies through just for our entertainment. The night was finally capped off with the Wyatt Six making their in-ring debut against American-made Chad Gable's new stable with the Creed brothers. I honestly thought it was a beautiful debut from the standpoint that they paid so much tribute to Bray Wyatt, Wyndham Rotunda, may he rest in peace, Joey Gacy, from the mannerisms that he displayed on that turnbuckle gave me fucking chills. Dexter Lumis has completely transformed himself, and I'm excited to see who the next target is, and maybe, just maybe, we can get that same feeling that we used to get when The Undertaker came out with the Wyatt Six, and hopefully this is something that is sustainable for many years to come. Also, Eric Rowan coming back and really being one of the OGs of the Wyatt family makes me feel really good. I'm glad that they brought him back, and yeah, again, great debut, great match, very impressive. Hopefully WWE doesn't mess this up because they dropped the ball a few times with Bray. I enjoyed the segment, and again, I think WWE, the Raw after SummerSlam, was legitimately one of the best Raws of the year.
If you're in the San Francisco Bay Area and want the best cut of your life, go check out Headspins Barbershop, located in South San Francisco, the official barbershop of N1 from the End Zone.
Transitioning to the NFL, ladies and gentlemen, let's start off with the Brandon Aiyuk trade situation. So apparently the 49ers had the framework for some trades in place for Aiyuk going to either New England or the Cleveland Browns. The Steelers dropped out, then they came back the next day and re-engaged in trade conversations. It seemed the New England Patriots had the upper leg in the trade conversations because they were willing to pay Aiyuk as a top 5 wide receiver. However, because the New England Patriots are a rebuilding franchise with no real opportunity to win and a coaching staff that is still in question on what they will be able to do with this team, Aiyuk had no interest in really going there. Because at the end of the day, as much as he wants to get paid, he also wants to win. I genuinely still believe he's going to play for the 49ers in the upcoming season. The trade that they had in place with the New England Patriots where we got Kendrick Bourne and some picks made no sense. There's a reason why Kendrick Bourne isn't a 49er anymore. And yes, he understands the system because he's been in it. But we have Ricky Pearsall, we have Jacob Counting. If we were going to trade Aiyuk, trade him for an offensive lineman to help shore up one of the weaknesses that we have on this team. And getting Kendrick Bourne would honestly be downgrading immensely, especially because we don't need picks right now. Now, the trade package between the Cleveland Browns and the 49ers for me is a little bit more enticing because we'd get Amari Cooper and picks in return. I don't really care about the picks because right now we don't need picks. We need players that are going to help make the team better. And if we lose Brandon Aiyuk and in return we get Amari Cooper, that would be a downgrade in my opinion, but at least Amari Cooper is still a very good wide receiver in the league. And with Brock Purdy that is ascending, I think he would be sufficient enough as an offensive replacement for Aiyuk. I would prefer to move Aiyuk for a first-round pick and an offensive tackle because, again, my biggest concern is the offensive line. But unless these deals are really good, the Niners still have all the leverage. Aiyuk has honestly been a class act during these negotiations, in my opinion. He's been at meetings. He hasn't been practicing because he wants a new deal. That's understandable. But I also don't believe he's going to miss any regular season games. I think the money he's going to make this year is a significant amount that he doesn't want to leave on the table. And I still believe the deal can be worked out with the 49ers. It's in the best interest of the Niners and Aiyuk to get this deal done. Although I don't believe Brock Purdy needs Aiyuk to be successful in this offense, Aiyuk has proven to be a great weapon for the 49ers as a blocker, as a receiver, and as a key cog in the 49ers offense through his entire tenure with the San Francisco 49ers. He's really developed. I'll be praying for a happy ending to the saga, to be completely honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the NFL Top 100. The top 10 of the NFL Top 100 have been revealed. And honestly, I feel great about my personal rankings. Mind you, this list was voted on 8 months ago when it was still the regular season and Lamar Jackson was going through his MVP campaign. Tyreek Hill was also on pace to break receiving records before he got injured. So they listed Tyreek Hill as the number 1 player on the NFL Top 100. They listed Lamar Jackson at 2, CMC at 3, Patrick Mahomes at 4, and Myles Garrett at 5. I understand the Chiefs were going through a down year last year, but Patty was coming off a Super Bowl victory and an MVP season. And honestly, that was a bit disrespectful in my opinion. The Chiefs don't need any more motivation to win another Super Bowl, and the league is honestly not helping. The way I probably would have ranked the top 5 is correct, but I probably would have moved Lamar Jackson to 4 or 5, and I might have moved Myles Garrett up. Yes, Lamar had an MVP season, and this list is based off of what they did last year, but in my opinion, Patty Mahomes, through his entire career, should be ranked number 1 from this point moving forward, especially with Tom Brady not being in the league anymore. Number 2, I'll give it to Tyreek Hill because I thought what he was doing with the Miami Dolphins was historic. Number 3, I still got to give it to my guy CMC. So I'm not disputing the 3rd spot at all. Number 4, I might have given it to Lamar, but I also might have given it to Myles Garrett because of the way that he played last year. Defensive Player of the Year. And honestly, I believe he carried the Cleveland Browns to playoffs based on his play. Another thing to note about this list is that they ranked my guy, Brock motherfucking Purdy, as the 7th quarterback in the league last year. This was before the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen, and after the season concluded, I guarantee you he probably moved up to the 5th best quarterback in the league in a lot of players' eyes. He came back in 2 playoff games, he nearly won the Super Bowl, left the field with a lead, ladies and gentlemen, and honestly, he's proven to be more clutch than Dak Prescott, who beats up on tomato cans, and Jalen Hurts, who I believe was dealing with an injury last year and horrible coaching. Like really bad coaching. Nick Sirianni, I don't believe is a good head coach, and I honestly believe his days in Philadelphia are numbered. Moving on to Hard Knocks, ladies and gentlemen. So Hard Knocks training camp with the Chicago Bears just dropped yesterday on Tuesday, and we got our first look at rookie number 1 overall pick Caleb Williams, Coach Matt Eberflus, and Jonathan Owens, the husband of Simone Goat Biles, ladies and gentlemen. The first episode of the training camp Hard Knocks was actually a lot better for the Chicago Bears than it was for the New York Giants, in my opinion, if we're going to actually compare the two. The Giants, throughout their whole Hard Knocks experience, looked honestly like a clown show, and Joe Shane, I think that's his name, Joe Shane, the GM for the New York Giants, came off looking like a clown in all honesty. The front office of the Chicago Bears came off, to me, a lot more organized, a lot more professional. You get a glimpse of how they extended DJ Moore and the reasoning behind wanting to extend DJ. They really portrayed the Chicago Bears in a very good manner. Another thing I noticed is that Caleb Williams is a 6'1" quarterback, and he's the same size, ladies and gentlemen, as my guy, Brock Crockpot Purdy. I just want to make that a note, because one of the things my guy gets bagged on is his size, and Caleb is the same size as Brock. There's a scene where Caleb is calling a play in a huddle, and you see his offensive lineman compared to Caleb, and honestly, Caleb came off looking a bit small to me. I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, so let's give Brock his respect. I think Caleb might actually, from everything I saw in Hard Knocks, and granted, you don't get to see a lot, but he came off very well. He came off looking like a good leader, and honestly, I wish him nothing but success. I think the take that Nick Wright has from FS1, that the Chicago Bears can make the Super Bowl, is a bit excessive, especially because Caleb is a rookie, and even though they have a roster that is stacked, it still takes some time, and Matt Eberflus, ladies and gentlemen, still needs to prove that he is the right head coach to lead Caleb Williams to where he wants to be. Another storyline from this episode that I actually enjoyed was the Jonathan Owen storyline supporting his wife Simone Biles while she's at the Olympics. I like how the Chicago Bears allowed him to go and support her out in Paris, and then now he's back doing what he needs to do for the Chicago Bears. Very admirable. And again, when you get to go and see the GOAT, who is your wife, perform, they better give you permission. I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, she is an extraordinary talent, and I cannot stress that enough. With that being said, let's transition to the U.S. Olympics.
Guys, join me, Alex the Man Angelov, and check out A&A Radio, where we're going to be talking about the latest and greatest financial news, investments, banking, and personal finance. Check out the channel, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the U.S. has been dominating the Olympics and making history. Noah Lyles won gold in the men's 100-meter race. He is the first U.S. male Olympian in the last 20 years to win the event. Simone GOAT Biles, ladies and gentlemen, has come back with a vengeance, and she's damn near swept all competitions that she was in. If it wasn't for a fall on the balance beam, I believe she would have gotten 4 gold medals rather than just 3, but she still got silver in that competition as well. She's, again, one of the top competitors at these Olympics. Something that has stood out to me is that out of all the medals won at these Olympics, more than half is because of the U.S. women's Olympic team. Shout out to all the women competing at these Olympics for the U.S. They are truly making this country proud. When it comes to women's athletics, the U.S. is head and shoulders above all the countries in the world, and that is honestly being reflected by the medals that have been won at these Olympics. In all honesty, these ladies are carrying the U.S. at these Olympics. They are responsible for more than half the gold medals that have been won by the U.S. If it wasn't for these ladies, the U.S. would be trailing in gold medals. As of right now, the U.S. is number 1 for gold, China is number 2, and Australia is number 3 with a 1 gold medal advantage over France. Maybe by the time I post this, France would have tied or might be ahead of Australia in the gold medal total count. They're going neck and neck, to be completely honest, and it is very entertaining. In total medals won at these Olympics, the U.S. is number 1 with a nearly 30 medal advantage over China. China is second, and France is third, but only by 2 medals on Great Britain, who might actually end up surpassing France, the host country for these Olympics, by the end of the day. I'll be honest, ladies and gentlemen, the Olympics are back. I'm excited. I have had an amazing experience this time around. I haven't really been following the Olympics since Rio 2016, but yeah, it's been an incredible ride to see what's happening. And guys, I hope we get to see Simone GOAT Biles compete in the next Olympics, because she is otherworldly. God bless that woman. She's carried the U.S. gymnastics team for damn near a decade. And again, when you have greatness like that, you only got to embrace it, and you got to pray that it goes for as long as possible. USA, USA, USA. Guys, you're watching a Shady Mob production. Make sure to follow the Shady Mob podcast, where we break down all the latest content and talk about life. Please make sure to share, like, comment, and subscribe so you can be notified when the latest content drops. Time for Empowering with Positivity. Guys, we will be revealing the giveaway winner. If you didn't see it on Instagram, here's the video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to reveal the giveaway winner. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we will be doing this right here, right now. And the winner is... Charlie Styles 2586. Congratulations, you are the winner of the $25 Amazon gift card giveaway. I will be reaching out to you right here, right now on your Instagram. Stay tuned. Thank you for entering. Honestly, Charlie Styles, you are a day one. I think you were the first person to ever enter my giveaway, and you've been a consistent follower and subscriber. I appreciate your support. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, here is my giveaway winner, Charlie Styles. Charlie, congratulations on winning the $25 Amazon gift card. Do you have any positive advice for the people?
Oh, thank you so much. It was a pleasure participating in your contest, making content as well. If there's something I want to share to people, it would be please do things that will uh have your future self think before. Take it one step at a time and take it easy. Yeah, that's it. Thank you again.
I appreciate you and those kind words to the people. Just to let you know, we're also going to be running a giveaway on our other YouTube channel called Shady Ma Productions. That one's going to be for $50. If you want to also enter to win on that one, all you got to do is do the same thing. Subscribe to the channel, and then send me a DM on that social media platform, and you'll be entered for that one as well. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm from the Philippines. From the Southeast Asia.
Okay, that's
How about you? Where this channel located or based in?
well, I'm in California.
Oh wow, so you're not 3 hours, 15 hours or 16 hours behind me.
I hear you're in college.
Kasi I'm currently in third year college. I'm taking medicine at the moment,
Oh, for real?
like a pre-med in radiology. Yep.
That's really cool. Well, what inspired you to pursue medicine?
I just love taking care of people, like my thing ever since I was a child. I love showing like service to people and yeah,
Okay, that's
care
really
of people pleaser thing.
that's very admirable. I hope you save a lot of lives in your career.
Oh, I'm gonna remember that.
I appreciate you for entering, and honestly, I hope to see you enter the next one. You were the first time I did my giveaway. You were the first person to actually subscribe and enter the contest.
Oh my gosh, this is an honor.
Yeah, so I'm glad you actually got to win it this time. It really makes me happy that the first person that actually entered actually ended up winning the contest this time.
I'm so happy the community just grew.
No worries. I appreciate all the love and support, and I hope you have a successful career in the medical field that you're pursuing out there.
It means a lot.
Shout out to Charlene Styles for winning the $25 Amazon gift card giveaway. Again, thank you for giving some positive advice to the people. She is from the Philippines, and it doesn't matter wherever you are in the world, as long as you can receive Amazon, just enter. You know how to enter. We're going to be doing another one here soon. Go follow Shady Ma Productions or Shady Ma Podcast on YouTube. We're going to be doing a $50 Amazon giveaway there as well. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for that. Moving on to some announcements. Announcement number 1. I am going to be hosting a free to enter fantasy football league this year where the winner gets a $100 Amazon gift card. The second place winner gets a $50 Amazon gift card, and the third place winner gets a $25 Amazon gift card. Mind you, I'm also going to be participating in this league, so do you have what it takes to beat me? I'm a 3-time reigning fantasy football league champion, and I'm looking to make it 4 years, ladies and gentlemen. This time, though, there's going to be stakes, and we're going to be running it. We're really going to be running it. I'll be giving you the details on how to enter my fantasy football league here by the next episode before the season starts, so we can get the draft and everything squared away. And I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to host it on NFL, Yahoo, or ESPN. I'm leaning more to NFL, but if you guys want to give me some feedback on where you think I should host it, let me know. Announcement number 2. Inside the End Zone live stream is coming, ladies and gentlemen. I'm working on trying to set up and work out a live stream so I can show you the process of what it takes to make Inside the End Zone, talk about my personal life, and maybe share some stories and anecdotes with you guys if you're interested. So stay tuned for Inside the End Zone live stream, which will be coming here shortly. And last but not least, announcement number 3. Don't forget to go follow the Shady Ma Podcast channel, where we talk about life, where we talk about movies and TV shows. Guys, We're going to be hosting another $50 Amazon giveaway on that one as well. So stay tuned for that as well, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, please subscribe, like, and comment on the video. Share this with your friends, families, and partners. Make some money with my picks, listen to my sports takes, or just watch for some positivity. Always remember, desire is power, and if you desire to be great, you have the power to be great. Thank you for watching another episode of N1 from the End Zone. I love and appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for more.